Hey y'all, it's been a while since I've talked about me tripping, but just know I still am. So I tripped down the road to Atlanta not too long ago, courtesy of my job. I'm thankful for a job that allows us to take our students different places and expose them to things that they may or may not have been exposed to. But anyways, so day one of our trip, we stopped at the Lenox Mall first, which I've heard was the bougie mall. We walked around, killed some time before having to get ready for dinner, did some shopping. But after resting up for a bit, we went to dinner at a place called the Ivy. Now, friends, when I tell you this place was amazing, believe me when I say it. The atmosphere was great. The vibes were definitely there. The treatment and the service was 10 out of 10. Like, I felt like we were at a club. The menu had so many great options and the food was really good. Y'all, I could rave about this place all day. I'd make it my go to spot every time I visit Atlanta. Day two, we visited the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historic Park for a tour and then visited the World of Coca Cola. Now, I've been to both the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historic Park and the World of Coca Cola as a child, like six or seven. But coming as an adult, everything was different. Now, I know things change with time, but it's always weird when I see it in real time. Like as an adult, the message of our history and understanding is different. It did unlock core memories for me though. Like after leaving the park, we walked to Martin's birthplace, his home. We stopped by the gift shop. And then we ended the tour with coming back to the memorial site and just taking it all in. As a child, this place felt huge to me. Like I remember coming and walking around and being amazed at the memorial site and the water, but coming back and as an adult, it felt different. And I really enjoyed my time here. After leaving the park, we went to the World of Coca Cola. Again, completely different from what I remember. But we walked in, we got a brief history lesson of the brand, and was able to see different relics from all over the world through time. We sat down for a video intro and then they set us free to explore the building. Now, with me and exploration, I start from the beginning and I go all the way through. So we started at the vault. We went through and we learned about the recipe. We learned about the history of going through and making the recipe, how they kept it safe, how it went from different hands and the different things that it had to do with it, the trademarks. So it was very interesting. They had a wall of all the brands that were under the Coca Cola umbrella, and that was really cool because I didn't know a lot of that. Our next step was the beverage lab. So this was where you were able to try new flavors. We went through and kind of played with a lot of the different flavors and tested out a new one that has not been released yet, and it was actually pretty good. We made our way upstairs to the pop culture gallery, where we got to take a lot of cool pictures. We got to just see Coca Cola in pop culture, what that looks like through art. This was a really cool spot. Like, we got a lot of cool pictures here. I didn't try the scent discovery part of it because I felt like that would be too much for my senses. But I did get pictures with the Coca-Cola bear, which was really cool. It was fun. Last but not least, we got to taste it. So we stopped and we were able to taste different flavors from all over the world. This was an experience. Sugar Rush, definitely. But it was worth it to see what Coca Cola had around the world. The flavors that I had from Mexico, Panama, Korea, Madagascar, and Thailand, I really liked. All of that made for a long afternoon and an even longer night because we went to main event for dinner and just for fun and bonding. I won't speak much on our experience here just because it was really bad. It was pretty terrible. But shout out to Nia for hooking us up at the front, taking care of us when we first got there. We were able to bowl. We played some pool, which I haven't played in a long time, but I ended up winning. Half of our group ate, the other half ended up being hangry. But again, I won't speak on our experience there too much. Um, we just were able to be together as a group and spend time together. Also, quick honorable mention to Clark Atlanta and Georgia State for giving us grad tours, which was the reason why we went to Atlanta in the first place. This trip was jam packed with so much going on, so many things that I didn't hit on and talk about. But I can't wait to go back and do more things in the area. But with that, until next trip, keep tripping and stay tripping. Bye.